Good morning. My name is Terry Morgan. It is June 17th, 2020, and we are here to practice Wudang Taiji. I forgot to turn the news off, so I'm going to go do that. I have a morning routine kind of thing that I do. One of them is I'm going to adjust the angle here. There we go. Maybe not. Alright, so yeah, the morning routine, right? You get up, make coffee, get the living room set up for class, and start class. So, pet the cats, let the cats out. There's a couple things in there. So this week, pay attention to class now, alright? So, this week we have several moves with single whip, both palms pressing out, raise the palm, a small capture hold, xiao qina, right and left, you guo zou duo. Yeah. That's the name of the move, but it's in Chinese, so it's here and here. There are several things in the names of the forms, and I've talked about this before. I'm going to talk about just a teeny tiny bit, because I just tripped over that. There are several things in my own practice that I didn't learn in English. I learned them in Chinese. And I don't translate. I can't, let me say that another way. When I'm functioning in Chinese, I do not translate to English. I am totally immersed in Chinese. I'm there. So the people that have just started learning a language frequently will think of what they're going to say in their native language, and then they'll look for the words in the second language, whatever that happens to be. As you gain more facility with that, you're functional in the other language, whatever it happens to be. Again, so for me, it's English or Mandarin Chinese. So a lot of what I've learned in Tai Chi and in the internal martial arts, I learned it in Mandarin. I didn't learn it in English. Okay? And that was one of the reasons that I wanted to study Mandarin in the first place, was because I recognized that that was something that was going to show up. I'm put the coffee down. And I've talked about this before. In dance, my formal dance study in college, I studied ballet, and all of the terminology is in French. Doesn't matter if you're studying ballet, you're going to learn the terminology in French. So when I started studying Tai Chi, I said, well, I need to learn the terminology in Chinese, because that's the language that it was written in. Just like ballet was codified in French. Anybody that studies knows what plie means. Plie. Demi-plie, right? So in Chinese and in Tai Chi, everyone who practices some form of Tai Chi understands Dan Bian. Whichever version of that you practice, you know that move, and you know what it means. So, yeah, we say single whip, but when I think about it, I don't think about single whip. I think Dan Bian. Alright, so we have several things that we did yesterday that we worked on. I'm going to do basic stretch again this morning, and then we're going to work on the same moves as we've been working on all week. I will have another set for next week, and the final set for the first part of Wudang Tai Chi the last week of this month. So we're coming up on a what I consider is a pretty good milestone. All right, feet about shoulder width apart. A little bit wider is okay. Not a lot, just a little. All right. Hand circle to front. And up along center line. Stretch up. Reach out. Keep your shoulders down. Bend the knees. Reach out over the legs. And 2 more times. Relax, breathe, extend, reach out. Roll up through the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Should feel very relaxed. And last time. Stretch up. And drop the elbows. Drop the wrist. Drop the fingertips. Hands return to both sides. Okay, so this one stretch can do a whole lot of things, and that's why I'm giving it. Opens up the hips, opens up the knees, opens up the lower back, shoulders, and sets up the abs as you're stretching, right, to do some work, right? So this is a really good basic exercise to start out with. In what we covered yesterday, right? I started here, and it is facing you. I started here, double cloud hands, single cloud hands, and then stretch out on the 45, single whip, down bend, both hands down, circle palms out, up, step up, 1, 2, 3. Alright, and at the end I gave this one, so I'm going to give it again. Here, right hand up, left hand down. Alright, now where you put your foot matters, because the next step is to come up and hold the ball. Alright, so as you step out, be aware of that. You want to go as wide as you can support the transfer of weight without having to use momentum, without having to use force to go there. If you can transfer the weight, you're good. If you have to push a little bit to get there, not. Okay? So it depends on your leg strength. You want to work so that you're lower. You can step lower, but it depends on what you have today and what you can build up. So you build up by doing just a little bit more, just a little bit every day. After several weeks, months, you get better. Okay? So follow me for double cloud hands. 1, 2, step, and single cloud hands. 1, 2, 3. Right hand stretches out, left hand at the right elbow. Step to the 45, hold the hook, circle, center, both hands down, circle, go to the outside, palms out. Left hand comes to the Tantien, right hand, wrist up. Circle again, right hand circles around. Step up, 1, down 2, change the weight, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Right? Step up, 1, 2, 3, 4. I count funny sometimes. It's all right. Alright. Double cloud hands. Single cloud hands. Single whip to the 45. Both hands down, palms out. Left hand to the Taiji, up, circle again, palm, 1, 2, 3. Step out. One, 2, 3. Now, reach out, circle, open it, center, palms down, out, up, around, out. 1, 2, 3. Step. Hold ball. Alright, so this sequence that we're working on today and that we've been working on this week has elements that appear in every Taiji system. Single whip, cloud hands. Every Taiji system has some version of those two moves. Double cloud hands, no, not so much. The Xiao Qin, that's ours. Again, it's not that the other systems don't have good, unique, good is not the right word, unique is what I was really going for. They have double negative. It's not that other systems don't have double negative. Other systems do have their own unique, exceptional moves and fundamental basis for how those moves are done. This set is special to Wudang Taiji. I said, double cloud hands, I haven't seen single cloud hands. Every system has. Right? Single whip, everybody has one of those. Everybody has. Alright? This palms out, yeah, there's a variation of it. Not exactly the same. This one, nah. Nope, not. Yes, there are other systems that have a similar move to this, but again, the way that these moves are done is special to Wudang Taiji. Alright, so let's do one more time. Follow me and face this way. I'm going to start with double cloud hands. Single cloud hands. 1, 2, 3. All the way on the right. And open. Center. Down. Out. Down. Up. Around. Out. Down. Down. Up. Split. Face this way. One, 2, 3. Reach out. Open. Center. Down. Out. Up. Around. Out. Down. Down. Up. Split. Alright? So if you think of these moves in terms of the direction that I just gave, which is the dynamic where the move is going, you can start to get a better sense of the flow within the form, right? As well as paying attention to the direction of force, right? So within each move, there are multiple options for what you might be doing. There are a few that are pretty transparent, right? But as we pay attention more to the energy inside and the direction of force, we can discover that, well, you know, there's more options available than I originally thought. And that's kind of nice, actually. I have more options than I thought. That's great. Okay, so this is part of this whole concept of I'm going to learn the mechanics of the move. I've got to do this step, and I'm going to do this, and then and so you get this going, so it's fairly smooth, right? And now you start paying much more attention to the direction of force and the energy that accompanies the move. I'm going to turn around and do this, and I've been reviewing some of my videos and stuff. So I got the ponytail going on in the back here, and it functions a little bit like a tassel on the end of a sword. So you can kind of see what's going on. Okay? A little bit, not a lot, but there's some. So this is the concept of where's that force going and what am I doing with it? And being able to capture that and direct it, and then being able to allow that force to help guide and direct your movements is that is one of it's fun to do. Okay, it's fun. It's like going on a carnival ride or something. It's fun. For me, it is. And it's also when you're able to do that, when you start doing that, it means that your body is open enough to allow that energy to flow, that your movement is well defined and sufficient. Okay? I've talked about sufficient before, but if you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. So your movement is well defined and sufficient. At that point, you start to incorporate some of these additional elements, right? So I'm hopeful that you've learned something this morning, that you've got a good takeaway, and that I've been clear enough with all of this. Again, happy to answer questions. I will be back tomorrow, Thursday, with Qigong, Thursday and Friday, and then next week we're going to cover, I'll do a little preview for next week, right? So this week, we'd already covered double and single cloud hands, but this gives us a good starting point. So this week we covered from single whip, both palms out, raise the hand, little chin up, small capture, step out right and left. Okay? From here, step up, hold the ball. Step back, white crane spreads its wings. Brush knee, dragon and tiger join together, hands strum the lute. Alright, that's going to be next week. I will see you then. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Bye.